For skin to look like skin, this girl gets the job done done. Put some vacation on that thing. I'm looking like it's super radiant over here, honey.
Money got my whole family going backwards.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I don't have anything on my face as of right now. I want you to see my skin for what she is. I just got in the shower and cleansed my face, did my regular routine. And Miss Ma'am hands are ashy. We can't have ashy hands. So let's go fix that. Okay. And I'm just gonna go ahead and moisturize her with my St. Ives Clear Skin. Someone made a comment like, St. Ives in 2022? Yes, girl, it's called moisturizer. They sell it at the store, I'm gonna buy it, period. So this does have SPF in it, and it sets a great foundation for your makeup because it is so hydrating and moisturizing. Like, I end up having to wear my makeup all day. I always end up having really long days, and I want my makeup to stay, you know, looking hydrated and not like dry and cakey. So getting it right the first time around before even applying the makeup makes a huge difference. I'm gonna let that sink into my skin a bit. Hopefully you guys can see me because I am using natural lighting per usual. So after that, I'm going to use some Neutrogena for my lips. I wear this on my lips all the time, day and night. They must stay hydrated and moisturized at all times. And this girl gets the job done done. I even sleep in this sometimes. I love it so much. All right, so you guys may see me using tools that don't go with what I'm trying to do. Meaning, if I'm using a brush that's not meant for what I'm using it for, it's because, like, I was in Greensboro this weekend and literally everything, all of my makeup got left in Greensboro. So somebody is mailing it to me. If I was to replace all of that stuff, $300, easy, okay? Oh, I want to tell you guys, I forgot to tell you guys, I did receive some new fragrances from Dossier. We love Dossier around here. As you can see, I have Ambery Sage inspired by Effin' Fabulous by Tom Ford, as well as Fruity Neroli inspired by Giorgio Armani's My Way. Oh my God. I've been obsessed with this smell. If you're going on a date, if you're trying to catch someone's attention, this is her. This is her. I'm telling you. Like, the first day I sprayed it on me, I literally was smelling myself all day. Just like, yeah, I pick up on the sage, lavender, vanilla, definitely the leather, and amber. That's what I smell the most. Woo! This fruity one, it's more of a daytime scent, a more of like, I'm going to work, I smell amazing, I take care of me, I'm that bee. That's this one. So I will definitely leave the links in the description box down below for you guys to go and check out these fragrances. I typically put on some music after I've just sprayed and set the mood, okay? Anyway, after the moisturizer has really set into my skin, I'll then go in with the Hydrate and Fix Spray by Revolution. This actually hydrates and it creates a very thin layer between my makeup and my skin. So while that's setting, I'm going to do something with these brows. Now, again, I am working with limited tools because my stuff is in North Carolina, okay? Like, I don't even have a spoolie for my eyebrows. Like, I have nothing, you guys. So I am using the Brownie Bite from It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics. This particular palette has been discontinued, but I still love like certain colors within the palette. So I've kind of hung on to this palette. And I do need to go get my eyebrows threaded. I do the least amount with my eyebrows because I find like my bone structure is so like, my face looks round, but once you like get on my face, like to do my makeup, my bone structure is very sharp. And so it's very easy to make me look like a drag queen. So I try and keep my makeup as natural and light as possible because things can get harsh real quick on this face, girl. So this is really just to like fill some stuff in. This is a lot lighter than what I know most people will go because my little hairs are black, but I don't want to use black because that will be too harsh for my face, I believe. Should I shut my my blinds? I don't know. I kind of like I like the natural light because I can actually see what's going on with my face a lot better than if I were doing this in like overhead lighting. Hopefully that makes sense. Next, foundation. I am still using the Estee Lauder Double Wear in 6C1. This is my favorite foundation. I put a little on the back of my hand, like maybe that much, to do like my all over makeup. And I really try and not do too much around my forehead area because I touch my forehead a lot. I'm just gonna take some more of the setting spray and spray that on my beauty blender to make it a little damp. And then go right back in on this foundation. See? And I always put the most around my mouth because that's where I have like the hyperpigmentation from when I broke out with my eczema. And I try and keep this area clear of foundation. So once I go in with the concealer, it looks better. It looks like skin instead of like a cakey mess. Hopefully that makes sense. That's our foundation. So I am, because I used all of that for my face, I'm gonna put just the tiniest bit more along with some concealer. And I like to mix these two because, you know, going into the fall from summer, my complexion is still darker from the summer. So that's how much I've added. And I'm just gonna mix the two. And go right in here, like that. Okay, so coming out of the sun, let's get out of the sun a little bit. I don't want to close it, but I just want you guys to be able to really see what I'm doing here. So there's that. I have nothing to wipe my hands. I never have anything to wipe my hands. I know some of you absolutely hate when I film in the sun, but I need natural light. Like, I'm not one of those artificial light girls. It's just not my jam. And I try and do what you guys like, but I gotta do what I like too. But anyway, I'm gonna use some of this Maybelline New York Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner. I like using a thin white line here because this opens the eye up and makes it brighter. Yeah. And put it right on the rest of the makeup that's there, like kind of stipple it in. And then go right on. I always start on my cheek to give this more time to set. And as you can see, I try not to go like directly under here because I smile a lot and I get little fine lines in that area. And I'm gonna bring this around. Like I will never use another brush for my concealer. Like I really, really love this brush for concealer. I love it, period. I would typically use my Laura Mercier setting powder, but I don't have my stuff. So I do have a backup here at home, and it's by Revolution. It's the Revolution Translucent Powder. Do I believe this powder is better than Laura Mercier? No. Laura still got my heart. Laura is #1. Ain't nobody got nothing on Laura. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my powder puff here and set this right underneath. All right, so after that, I'm going to take some Milani Cheek Kiss in the color Coral Crush. And I typically have a brush that I go in with this and just like stipple it on my cheeks, but I don't have a brush. Like, I don't have a brush. So I'm gonna use my fingers. And I really don't like using my fingers for this. Like, I really, really don't. Because to me, it moves your foundation and just, I really don't like doing it this way. But I gotta do what I gotta do, sister girl. No, I got rid of all of my powder blushes because I was noticing as I'm getting older, the powder brushes were like, the powdered blushes was like just drying my skin out, and then by the end of the day it was just looking like cracky. So using the cream blush just keeps my skin more hydrated. You see how it looks like it kind of took some makeup off. So because I did that, I'm gonna go back in with the foundation that's on my sponge and just go over that to kind of blend that harsh line. Like that. And typically I would use my Becca. I would use Becca Rose Gold for my cheek, but I don't have it with me. So I'm gonna use this Radiant Beauty True Complexion palette. I'm gonna use Vacation. I've used Paradise, but I like Vacation better. I do have this fan brush with me here at the house, so I am gonna use this, put some Vacation on that thing, and go right at the top, like that, right over that blush. L'Oreal True Match Powder Foundation in C8, and use this brush here and just kind of get in that thing. I am more of a natural, everyday makeup type of girl. So I'm gonna go into Control Freak and Mousse, back and forth. And go right into my crease line here. And work upwards and over. Literally, you guys, this is how I do my makeup every single day. I'm gonna go into Mocha. This is not the right brush, but it's the only brush I have for this. So I'm just gonna pat that in on my lid. I do take like this angular brush and go in with those same colors that I just put on my lid. And I go right on the outer lower corner into the center, and I stop at the center. Brush, hopefully you guys are still with me. I take a really small brush and I use Allison, which is a shimmery highlight color. I almost line the inner corner of my eye instead of just putting a big blob of like highlighter there. I just kind of line my eye. Hopefully that makes sense. I just want that speck of color, like highlight there, without it being like a big like dot of like, I used to do that too, but as I'm getting older, I just don't like that look. So Infallible Pro Lash Liner, and I'm gonna go right in my lash line and smudge this right in my lash line. All right, so that's all I'm gonna do with this. And I'm gonna make every effort to sweep this powder from under my eye. Because we are done with her, we don't need her anymore. Okay, before I put my mascara or do anything with my lashes, I set whatever I have just done. Because if you put your mascara on and then spray your face with this, you will have like lash transfer down here, and then all of your makeup is to shit because you have to redo your concealer area. So skin, we love skin. Okay, so I try not to move my face too much, and this is the time that I go ahead and put glue on my lashes. So let me get my lashes. Okay, so I am using the Ardell 113s, and as you can see, I have one pair left. So it is definitely time for the re-up, honey. And if you're wondering what glue I'm using the Duo. It comes out gray, but then it turns black. Okay, so now that the strips are coated with glue, for my mascara, I am using Telescopic Carbon Black. I only put this on the bottom portion of my upper lash. Like, I don't go over and pull it out. I would only do that if I wasn't wearing falsies today, but I am wearing falsies, so it is no need to do that. And I'm not putting the falsies underneath today. I'm gonna put them over. I would put some brown liner on my lips, but I don't have it. As far as my lips, I could leave them like this, but I wanna put a little bit of color to it today. So I'm gonna wipe off my lip gloss and use the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and it is in the color Silk. And I'm only gonna put this on the inner portion of my lips, so like here. And I'm doing this because I don't have my liner with me, so I have to use the natural tones of my lips. I'm just gonna put it on the inner portion and then blot where it kind of like ombres out. See? That's all I need. I don't want a whole like cake mix up there. Yeah, that is how I do my makeup. It's already set. Lashes is done. Good, 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 good. So, oh, let me get in the sun so you can see my skin in the sun. What makeup? I don't have on makeup. What makeup? I'm trying to get through this container of Kim Kimble. I bought this a while back. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I don't hate it either, which is why I'm still using it. It does get like, you know, kind of white after a while if you don't like put it on and then set it. Like it will turn white on you. Okay, you guys. So this is my current everyday makeup. Like literally, you guys, I get up 6 o'clock in the morning and I do not take this makeup off until maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm still able to get away with this look without repowdering, without rehydrating, nothing. But as you guys know, I do drink a lot of water. So that does help with the hydration of your skin. But this is my everyday look and it does literally last me all day. I even go to the gym in this. Like if I'm like out and I got shit to do and I'm like, I can get a good 40 minutes in the gym. I have 40 minutes to kill. I go to the gym and then leave and go back to work or do whatever I needed to do. And my makeup is set, baby. Like set. When it hits, okay? If you like my hair, I'll leave a link to the video down below. I did this a couple years back. I did it the exact same way. Didn't do anything different, you guys. So I'll leave that link down below. All right, you guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to go check out Dossier. They have some new awesome fragrances. Ooh, y'all gotta get it. Y'all gotta get it. Because let me tell you something. If I walk past you and you smell like that, I'm gonna follow you. Wow. And until the next time, be loved.
Issues at hand and we're not discussing. Done saying, we just friends now. Got me feeling pinned down. You told